Hello, Brigadiers and Brigadettes and hockey fans alike. This is your captain speaking. Welcome to my channel. Now let's jump into some hockey content. Normally I start this off with a smile, and I'm happy, and I'm just positive, but let me tell you. What in the world? And before we start, I just wanted to say that I got brand new lights, so hopefully you noticed that. A little bit crisp, a little bit clean, but let's talk about the trade, because what in the world? One thing that I've said from the get-go, at least on my Instagram page, maybe I haven't talked about it here, but, it always pays off to be patient with these kind of trades, and why it was just suddenly we decided to do this trade, I don't know. We'll break it down, we'll talk about it, but we're just going to say right now, by no means do I think that we won this trade. So the Winnipeg Jets got Pierre-Luc Dubois and a third-round pick. Why we sent the pick? I don't know. It's a little annoying. And obviously we gave them Pierre-Luc Dubois. Which, by the way, I'm literally going to ask for a refund for this jersey and see if I could get another one. And if I can't, I will promise you with proof that I'm going to message Pierre-Luc Dubois and ask for my money back. Because it's outrageous. He was a young player that looked like he wanted to be there. He literally posted at the end of the season something like, "Can't wait to get back to Columbus." My man, I just dropped money on a one-time jersey that's being made for this year, and you didn't like it here anymore. Wanted to be in a big market. So, if Adidas won't give me my money back, I will guarantee you, with proof, I'll show you on my phone, that I will message Pierre-Luc Dubois at least once and say, I want my money back. And we'll see. I'm guessing I'm probably not going to get my money back from either of these, Adidas or Pierre-Luc Dubois. So that's going to be great. And honestly. Anyway, the Blue Jackets get Patrik Laine and Jack Roslovic. Laine was drafted second overall in the 2016 draft, and Pierre-Luc Dubois was drafted third in the 2016 draft. Laine has provided more goal scoring and more points, 140 goals, 110 assists, 250 points, and 306 games played. Good for 0.82 points per game. And by the way, I have no idea how long this video is going to be. I woke up, had a video planned, and it said, breaking, Pierre-Luc Dubois traded. So this may not be a traditional 10-minute video. This may end up being 5, but we'll see. And then Pierre-Luc Dubois obviously has played a season less. 66 goals, 93 assists, 159 points, and 239 games played. Good for 0.67 points per game. Well, obviously, Pierre-Luc Dubois doesn't provide as much offense. His defensive rating is so much better. And it's not even, we're not even going to say rating. It's just that Patrik Laine is such a bad player defensively that it's honestly a crime. So, Patrik Laine's rating over his career is negative 11.4. And I know what you're probably going to say. Oh, well, he played an extra year. Well, that still wouldn't add up because Pierre-Luc Dubois' rating for defense is negative 0.6. So we can see that Patrik Laine is just a dumpster fire when it comes to defense. And we've all known this. This is not something we've ever said, you know what, wow, Patrik Laine may be a slightly bad defensive player. Patrik Laine is a terrible defensive player. He's all offense. So why do you think he's going to fit in with John Tortorella, who's a defensively minded coach, on a team that you're supposed to do everything like block shots, play defense, etc. I don't get it. I don't understand. And he didn't want to be in Winnipeg, so why would he want to be in Columbus? Basically, also on top of that, we lost our best face-off guy, and the situation isn't ideal because we really don't have any other guys that take face-offs and do it well. Foligno's the only guy. Nicky's the only guy. He's the only guy that can win more face-offs than he loses. So, I don't know what to do there. Domi's always been an under 50% guy, as long as I can remember, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm pretty sure his career face-off percentage is somewhere like 47%. The one good thing that I've seen so far is that Winnipeg is retaining about 26% of Laine's salary. That's nice. I guess that makes a little bit more sense for this trade. And then we got Roslovic, and he signed a 2-year, $3.8 million deal. Roslovic isn't an awful player, but he had a down year last year, and he's going to need to fix that to get back to his 18-19 form, because defensively he had a negative rating. And the thing is, here's how I look at it. You have two players, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Patrik Laine and Jack Roslovic, who didn't want to be in Winnipeg. Now, Roslovic, it turned out to be more of a, I think, trade me or give me a new deal. And then you have Laine, who's complained about basically everything under the sun in Winnipeg. And it's like, oh yeah, no problem. We're just going to ship him off to Columbus, where they're probably not going to want to be. And Laine can leave in 2 years, and Roslovic can leave in 2 years, or something might happen beforehand where they both get traded or something like that. It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know if Pierre-Luc Dubois will like Winnipeg that much, but, he's out of Torts' system, and I think that'll make him a lot happier. He doesn't have to play defense or anything like that now. And again, how does this make sense for either side? And if I'm being honest, why we sent them a pick, and then we got two players that probably won't want to be here in 2 years, and that aren't going to provide as much value together in my eyes, probably, and compared to Pierre-Luc Dubois, it baffles me. I think we should have waited. Now, I think that, with Laine, we could see maybe some more development. Roslovic, I don't know. But Pierre-Luc Dubois is going to keep getting better. So, I think she's about to sneeze. No, she's not. But anyway, does this even make sense? Does this make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. Now we're incredibly thin at center, when I thought we were going to have Pierre-Luc Dubois and Max Domi, top two centers. And Domi is more of a winger anyway, but guess what? We're going to thrust him into a center role. And I just think we should have been more patient. And I don't really know what to think about this trade. A, because I think it's going to go bad. B, because I spent a lot of money on a jersey for a player that I thought was going to be a franchise player. And apparently he just wants to whine, complain, and go on and on about how he hates it. You know what? I am kind of glad we sent him off to Winnipeg, for the sole purpose of, I know that he probably is going to hate it there for the city. But the thing is, it's not a market where he's got no talent at all. He's going to have so many good players on that team that it almost, wanted to send him to Arizona or something like that. Small market. He probably would have not liked it as much. Honestly, and it would have been, he's from Quebec, so it would have been almost like totally opposite of the country. So he would have been super far away from, Quebec, which, I don't know. I think he wanted to go to Montreal. I think he was expecting us to just send him off to Montreal. And honestly, I was almost hoping that we could get Suzuki. I knew they weren't going to give him up. But I don't know. I think we should have just been patient. And it's just, the only thing I can think of is Laine will provide more goal scoring, hopefully. And then he'll probably get top power play minutes would be my guess. I don't know. I don't know what the power play is going to look like yet. We'll have to see. And I'm pretty sure we have to wait 7 days for these guys. So we'll see how that goes too. So we're probably going to be really thin at center for the next week. Oh, and guess what? We play the Lightning tomorrow. And we're treading water as is. There are already some signs that we could be in a hot mess. I guess I'll just say it like that. So I don't really know. I think we should have waited. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. I guess that I stretched this out a little bit longer than I expected to. As you could see, I thought that this was terrible, but let me know what you think, and everybody have a great day, stay safe from COVID, and I guess try to get on with this trade. Goodbye, Brigadiers and Brigadettes, and hockey fans in general. This is your captain signing off. Have a great week.